Almost on cue, the horses entered the mounting yard. Stylish Century handed back the favouritism to Empire Rose as punters again believe she could make it back-to-back wins. Today, however, the double glory belonged to local trainer Lee Freedman.
And it's terrific for the Melbourne Cup.
A tearful Shane Dyer brought Terrific back to the winner's circle, while the Connections, a group of 4 Melbourne businessmen who purchased the horse for $60,000 4 years ago, tried to come to terms with owning a Melbourne Cup winner. It was without doubt the highlight of his career.
I went to get and make my move at about the 1,000, but they all started to pack up because they just went too hard early. So I just saved ground. Before the turn, I thought, well, I've wasted nothing. I've got to go round them. And I thought I was on the right horse, the best stayer, and he's won.
To win a Melbourne Cup is one thing, but to quinella it, well, that's something else.
It was a funny feeling because at the 200, I thought when Superimpose moved up and dashed to the front, I thought, well, maybe he's going to hang on. I thought, God, what's this thing down the outside? And it was the other horse. I just, I was over the moon then. Over the moon.
And what about when they actually crossed the line? I mean, how long does it take for something like that to sink in?
Oh, I knew. Yeah, no, you know those things.
The 5-year-old stallion carried on a family tradition for the Freedmans. In the 1930s, their great-grandfather rode 3 Cup winners.
North to tackle Sydney's Autumn Carnival. The Connections haven't even started celebrating today's win, but already they're planning to add another Melbourne Cup to their mantle in 1990. Tony Jones, National 9 News.
And boxing on as Power of Destiny. At the 400, though, Kutz kicked away a length and a half. Superimpose is coming out of the pack out after her. Then Lord Highbrow. And now Terrific is winding up down the outside, coming quickly. At the 250, Superimpose grabbed the lead. Terrific on the outside, the danger. Kutz is boxing on. Then the Phantom from well back running home. But Terrific on the outside grabbed the lead 100 metres out. And it's Terrific for the Melbourne Cup. Terrific win by Terrific. Wins by 3. Superimpose maybe second, tight for third, the Phantom and Kutz.
Terrific gave Shane Dyer a riding double for the day and breaking the track record starting at 30-1 from stablemate Superimpose at 25s with Kutz third at 50-1. Unplaced favourite was Empire Rose at 9-2 and Connections retired the gallant mare that's captured the hearts of Australians after the race.
Some ground followed by Prince Ominium. Down the straight at the 300 now. Bistro Bow round to the lead. Swifts in quickly tackling it. Plush Embassy boxing on followed by Prince Anton. And Royal Creation from well back is starting to fly. Swifts in though gained a break of the 100 and it's a winning break. Swifts in wins by 2. Second Royal Creation a big run.
The brothers welter and there was plenty of money to say that a 4-set could make it a bigger day for the Freedman stable.
On the outside going quickly is Black and Fast. In the centre is Inca. Fighting Man is back on the rail followed by Demon Fever. Gilda Lily buried away needing a run followed by Black Blaze and back in behind them King's Pavilion who's now getting out. He was buried back. He's starting to run home quickly. King's Pavilion followed by Elchin Farrar at the 150. Racing up now Black Blaze grabbed the lead. Tackled by King's Pavilion the outside. Black Blaze just in front. King's Pavilion drawing to it. Black Blaze and King's Pavilion. Black Blaze may have wanted a nose to King's Pavilion. Elchin Farrar third.
Black Blaze, written by Jim Cassidy, started at 9-1. King's Pavilion was second at 7-2, with Elchin Farrar third at 9-2. Unplaced favourite was a 4-set at 13-4. Andrew Bensley, National 9 News.
Beating stablemate Superimpose. Empire Rose ran favourite at 9-2 and was immediately retired after her disappointing 15th. Stylish Century was last to finish. Racing in the Cup. Empire Rose jumped well. Kutz didn't begin very well. Kosh King away nicely with Ideal Sentiment. Coal Diesel drifting across their heels quickly towards the rails early. Superimpose one of the first out. Pacific Mirage jumped okay. So did Research handy to them early. Go Pack up there on the outside with Stylish Century going forward. There's the Power of Destiny. He's lost his cloth cap early and he sprinted to the lead. Ideal Sentiment came across with him. Empire Rose up about 4th or 5th, settling down, and Kosh King's on her outside and a great charge early. And Coal Diesel settled down 3 lengths last of all. At the 2,600 metre mark, and Power of Destiny, the pilot. Stylish Century fighting against Moses as second. Kosh King on his outside. Superimpose the rails as 4th from Ideal Sentiment. Empire Rose 3 wide when they go to the post the first time. She's moved up to 4th. Then came Research and Sea Legend together. Fleetwood Lad 3 wide, Wonder Hidden Rhythm, Go Pack. Then Kutz and Lord Highbrow, Plume d'Orvier. Terrific was next in the field. He was being followed by Kate's Mill, who's wide around Palace Revolt. Further back in the field came Pacific Mirage on the rails and a length to Saratov. then the Phantom, Chalice Opera and Citizen last of all when they race to the riverside. They've gone past the 2,000 metre mark, and Moses let the Derby winner stride, and Stylish Century found the lead. Empire Rose out 3 wide, went up on his outside. The favourites are 1 too early, 1,800 metres to go. Kosh King sits back a length. Back behind those, Power of Destiny, 4th on the rails now in a break of about 2 lengths. Ideal Sentiment, Superimpose on the rails, followed by Fleetwood Lad. Then came Sea Legend, Research on the rails, about 1.5 lengths to Hidden Rhythm and Go Pack together. Then Kuds, Plume d'Orvier, followed by Lord Highbrow. Next is Terrific, Pacific Mirage, and then Saratov well back the fence. There followed about 1/2 length away to Palace Revolt and Kate's Mill. The Phantom was next, and then came Citizen over on the inside. They were being followed further back in the field by Chalice Opera, and about 5 or 6 lengths to Coal Diesel now. 1,200 metres left to go. On the inside here, the leader is Stylish Century. Still just the leader now as they sweep up towards the 1,000 metre mark. The 3-year-old is a narrow leader. Kosh King's gone up with him on the outside. A length away there's Kuds going around the outside of them to take the lead. And then came Power of Destiny, Empire Rose, Fleetwood Lad, followed by Hidden Rhythm, Palace Revolt and Ideal Sentiment. Sea Legend trying to come into it. Further back is Superimpose over on the rails from Lord Highbrow. Research a fair way back. They're starting to bunch now. Terrific pulls to the outside. Well back in the field is Go Pack, Plume d'Orvier and the Phantom. Coal Diesel is second last. And as they sweep for home, I think Saratov has lost the rider. That's the one at the end of the field. Kuds into the straight, the leader, when they sweep round the turn, down to the 400 metre mark, leads by 2 lengths, Superimpose. Here's Lord Highbrow and Terrific finishing well. 300 to go and Superimpose has hit the front. He's drawn level with Kuds and put his nose in front. Lord Highbrow, Terrific run on down the outside. Superimpose in front. Kuds fighting back and Terrific coming at them on the outside. Superimpose in front. Good on the outside, Terrific wears him down. Terrific has hit the front. Terrific wins the Melbourne Cup by 2 lengths, Superimpose. Close for third between the Phantom on the outside and Kuds the rails. It was Terrific who started at 30 to 1, and it's certainly been a big year for Shane Dye, having won the Blue Diamond and the Golden Slipper Stakes in the autumn on Courtsa. Chalice Opera and Saratov both lost their riders. Well, now to the other races on the program, and a good day for Shane Dye. He rode a double, but for favourite, race 2 was taken out by Unspoken Word, ridden by Shane Dye, and a clever ride in front on the first starter. Douaneed won the 3rd on the program. Greg Hall aboard, scoring at 4 to 1. And race 4 was the Great Western.
Followed by Marwong and High Bailiff. Bistro Bow hit the front, the Plus Embassy. Swifts in, finishing well, 150 metres to go. The Greys hit the front, Swifts in, drew away from Bistro Bow. Prince Anton, Royal Creation, flashing through late, but Swifts in has established a winning lead and scores by 2 lengths, Royal Creation. Photo third, Royal Reel, and on the outside of it, Prince Anton in front of Perfect Evening and Allure, then Steel Sculptress. It's Keen on Me and Perfect Evening. Perfect Evening got the nose in front and won it from Keen on Me. The margin will be a nose, and third is Allure. Past Black Blaze and now King's Pavilion out wide. Black Blaze had reached the lead from Inca. King's Pavilion and Alcin Farrar late. Black Blaze in front of King's Pavilion, who's inch by inch taking ground of him. This is a bobbing finish. They go to the line together. I think Black Blaze might have just held off King's Pavilion in a photo. Alcin Farrar has run third, and then Prince...
Black Blaze got there by a short half head and a fine training performance by Bart Cummings. It was a horse's first run in over 12 months. And the last on the program was won by Echo Lass, coming from last. A big effort to score at 11 to 2. Daily double on Cup Day, 6 and 9, 303.20. The extra on 2 and 6 paid $68.30. Quadrella there, 1,865.55. The quad extra, $14,884.80, and the jackpot didn't go off. It'll go to Oaks Day on Thursday. And with the sun setting, the remnants of the big crowd are still making their way home.
For drunkenness, 7 for assault, and there have been reports of pickpocketing. 4 counterfeit $100 notes were passed at one of the catering areas, but for most, the winner of the Melbourne Cup eluded them, and they left the course without money in their pockets.
Poor Alex, he did that last year as well.